Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins coming up next.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike.
The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. And those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Jackson now on second down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Jackson up top again. Pass complete there to Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air one more time with Jackson. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, KC. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
That's the score. Chiefs 7, Dolphins nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
You know, Mike, this is something that I think years ago coaches were like, use two hands, don't practice catching and making bad habits, but I've seen it now for years. Guys work in practice, the jugs machine, catching balls on the side. They practice securing the ball from different angles with each hand individually. So this doesn't just come out on game day and they hope to catch it. This is something these guys work on, and it shows.
Second down and 8. Patrick motioning here. Now here's Aaron Jones. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the Chiefs' 24-yard line.
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Davis going in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Second down, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. They face second down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now, Jackson. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do the guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Dolphins 3.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. Here comes the screen to Jones. Good looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
A huge play just for the half. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. In motion, Lamb. Again, it'll be Jones. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play-action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it your way, let's hand it back over to Mike Tirico.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Dolphins 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Berrios on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Davis heading in motion. Off play action. Here's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Berrios on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Davis going in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Sending a receiver right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Davis heading in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Miami.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. That's down the field for Lamb. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They look to run with Jones. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, Am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. He'll run. This is Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. It's a gain of 3. First down, Chiefs.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On first down, they go right back to Hall. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. A give. Here's Hall. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Ford. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Here comes second down. Operating from a shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.